Hi everyone, my name is Ratnam. Now we discuss molecular orbital theory, MOT theory. This theory was developed by Hone and R.S. Mulliken. Okay, these two scientists are developed by this theory. Okay, according to molecular orbital theory or MOT theory, electrons of atom present in atomic orbital, whereas electrons of molecules present in molecular orbital. That is the first point. Here atom okay, here first point what? Electrons of atom present in atomic orbitals, whereas electrons of molecules present in molecular orbital. That is the first point. See this diagram. Atomic orbital. This one is bonding molecular orbital. This one is anti-bonding molecular orbital. Okay, according to molecular orbital theory, electrons of atom present in atomic orbital, whereas electrons of molecules present in molecular orbital. This is here atomic orbital. Okay, here electrons of atom present in atomic orbital, whereas electrons of molecules, this is atom. This one also atom. This is molecules. Okay, so here electrons of atom present in atomic orbitals, whereas electrons of molecules present in molecular orbitals. ఓకే, దాని మీనింగ్ అర్థమైందా? అంటే ఆటంలో ఉన్న ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్ అనేటివి అటామిక్ ఆర్బిటాల్లో ఉంటాయి, అలాగే మాలిక్యూల్స్లో ఉన్న ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్ అనేటివి మాలిక్యులర్ ఆర్బిటాల్స్లో ఉంటాయి. అది ఫస్ట్ పాయింట్ మీనింగ్. ఓకే, వన్స్ అగైన్ ఐ రిపీట్, electrons of atom present in atomic orbital, whereas electrons of molecule present in molecular orbitals. Okay, this is first point. Next, molecular orbitals are formed by linear combination of atomic orbitals of same energy or nearly same energy. That is the second point. Okay, molecular orbitals are formed by linear combination of atomic orbitals of same or nearly same energy. Okay, here this one is molecular orbital, that is bonding molecular orbital. This one also bonding, this one also molecular orbital. This is we call anti-bonding molecular orbital. These are formed by linear combination of atomic orbitals. These two atomic orbitals linear combination to form molecular orbital. That is the second point meaning. Okay, molecular orbital are formed by linear combination of atomic orbitals of same energy or nearly same energy. Okay, so that is second point. Are you understand? Next, third point. Here, number of molecular orbitals are formed by equal number of atomic orbital. Next, third point, what is the meaning? Number of molecular orbitals are formed by equal number of atomic orbitals are formed. Once again I repeat, number of molecular orbitals are formed by equal number of atomic orbitals. Here two atoms are combined to form two molecular orbitals. If three atoms are combined, the molecular orbitals are formed how many? 3. If 4 atomic orbitals are formed, equal number, that is 4 molecular orbitals are formed. That is the meaning of third point. Once again I repeat, number of molecular orbitals are formed by bonding molecular orbital. Fourth point, molecular orbitals having lesser energy than comparison to atomic orbital are we called what? Bonding molecular orbital. That is the fourth point. Fifth point here, anti-bonding molecular orbital. Generally this is represents sigma and pi. This is represents sigma star and pi star. Sigma star and pi star. Here bonding molecular orbital having lesser energy than comparison to atomic orbitals. That one we call bonding molecular orbital. Bonding molecular orbital are represented by sigma and pi. Okay, molecular orbitals having higher energy than comparison to atomic orbitals. There we call anti-bonding molecular orbitals. Anti-bonding molecular orbitals are represented by sigma star, pi star. Sigma star, pi star. Okay, this is generally sigma or pi. This is sigma star or pi star. Sigma star or pi star. This is number of bonding molecular orbital. This one is number of anti-bonding molecular orbital. Bonding molecular orbital having lesser energy and more stable. Anti-bonding molecular orbital having higher energy and lesser stable. MOT theory successfully explained by magnetic nature. Magnetic nature of molecules. Okay, MOT theory successfully explained by magnetic nature of molecules. For example, oxygen paramagnetic, nitrogen molecule diamagnetic, C2 molecule diamagnetic, hydrogen molecule diamagnetic. So these are all explained by MOT theory, molecular orbital theory. Okay, one more, Molecular orbital theory we are used to calculate bond order. Molecular orbital theory is successfully explained by magnetic nature of molecules. Next, molecular orbital theory is used to calculate bond order of molecules. Bond order of molecules. Here the electron distribution of the electrons distribution into bonding molecular orbitals or anti-bonding orbitals. We take some rules, that is Pauli's principle, Above principle, Hund's rule. This rule follows to electron filling up takes place in this molecular orbitals. Okay, this is molecular orbital theory. Once again I repeat, electrons of atom present in atomic orbitals, whereas electrons of molecule present in molecular orbital. Next, the second point, what? Molecular orbitals are formed by linear combination of atomic orbitals. Okay. Next, number of molecular orbitals are formed by equal number of atomic orbitals are combined. Okay. Next point, what? Molecular orbital having lesser energy. This is molecular orbital having lesser energy, that is more stable, and it is represented by sigma and pi. Okay. Molecular orbital having higher energy, that molecular orbital having less stable, and we call anti-bonding molecular orbital. Okay. Molecular orbital theory is successfully explained by magnetic nature. Molecular orbital theory is used to calculate bond order of molecule. Here the electron distribution takes place according to Pauli's principle, Hund's rule, Above principle. Okay, this is molecular orbital theory. Are you understand? Thank you.